morning. Hello, hello, good morning. Good morning or good evening, whichever your time zone is in. How are you? Good morning, Miss C. How are you? Good to see you. We're just doing our energy check as always, as as we have people coming in, just energy check, see how everyone's feeling today. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Thank you for the ones that have. Good morning, getting ready for work. Okay, Georgia, good morning. How are you? I'm doing well. I hope you are, Georgia. Miss C says, I'm good. How are you? She says, hey, G. I'm doing pretty good, Miss C. I can't complain. Doing pretty good. Starting off the week in a positive way. I hope everyone's feeling refreshed. If you just joined the live, please say hello. We're doing our energy check. Hello, hello. Please hit the thumbs up for me. So if there's anything, you ladies or gentlemen, I don't know who's all in here just yet. If you'd like to share anything, thoughts, feelings, anything like that, you know how we do. This is the energy check slash talk about anything you just want to talk about, what's on your mind, feel free. I know it says 9 o'clock for the live, but I decided, I'm like, okay, I could get started just a few minutes earlier. I was able to get started, so I hope that wasn't a problem for anyone. Hello, if you're just joining us, please say hello. Tell me how you're doing. Tell us how you're doing. We'll just wait a few minutes, see who decides to come in, say hello, and go from there. Okay, don't forget, we're going to schedule a live probably the next few days. I haven't decided which day yet because I'm still doing some research on some things about synchronicities. Hi, Nadia. Nadia, how are you? 2001, how are you? Morning all. Just curious, when are you going to do a free mini I did one for you, Nadia. Did you not get the link? I did one for you maybe. Yeah, because I remember telling you that I selected your name. I did one for you. I would have to go back and look at my chart. But I specifically saw your name. But I will go back and look and see if I can resend it. Does that sound good? Okay, cool. Yeah, I will when I go back and figure out which reading it was, I will definitely see if I can send it to you again. Oh, my pleasure, no problem. I thought maybe you missed it because you asked about it in a live, a couple of lives back, and I was thinking, I said to myself, she may not have received it, but I will try to figure out where it's located. I know I have it written down in my chart. You do remember? Okay. Yeah, it's in there. I thought what I try to do when I select a subscriber. Oh, no problem. What I try to do when I select a subscriber for the mini read, I try to send the link, or um, I try to like go under your comment, because that's why I say, comment under certain readings so that I can respond. And usually I go back and try to send the link to the reading where your mini read is. Okay. But I mean, as promised, I will go back and find it. It's not a big deal. I will do that. I will do that. Georgia said, I feel refreshed. Good morning, Miss C, and love and light to everyone this morning. Awesome, Georgia. That is great. Wonderful. I feel like everybody's feeling pretty good today. If you haven't click the like button. I don't know, I keep saying like button. It's the thumbs up. If you'd hit the thumbs up button for me, that would be great. So we can let YouTube know that we're doing good things in here and having fun. And, it puts our material out there for more viewers so we can have more participation. Thank you so much for the ones that have hit the thumbs up. Thank you so much. Pisces key love. Says, gorgeous morning to all again. Hello, Pisces Key Love. Nadia says, YouTube has removing comments. It has happened to me before, so maybe that's why. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'll find it for you. No worries. I'll find it for you. Georgia said, it's cool here. Yeah, the seasons are changing. Oh, I am too, Nadia. Because I definitely didn't want to, because I know I mentioned that I selected you, and I definitely didn't want to come off like I skipped you, like I was just telling you something and not living up to my word, because I'm really adamant about doing what I tell you that I'm going to do. Unless something comes up like an emergency and I just can't, I will try to do what I tell you. But I will go back and look in my chart, because I write everything down, or I have a list somewhere, and I will get it to you, I promise. Okay. Okay. All right. Miss C says, I went on a nap date yesterday. That's how two hardworking people date. Smoke, drinks, and naps. Okay. Whatever works for you, Miss C. Nadia says, I understand. Okay, cool. Have you worked on my read? I've tried, Georgia. I don't know. I'm still working on that. I'm trying to because I did a personal last night as well. I'm trying to figure out why I can't do the replay. I can do it on my end, but I'm not quite sure if you try to view it from like your account, because I've even tried to log in, just made a different account just to see if I could open it somewhere else, and I'm unable to. But I will. I'm still working on that. I'm still working on that. But I think what I'll do, I'm still working on that guidance care plan too. So I will get it to you. Okay, cool. We love your readings. I might not comment much, but I'm always here. Great, Nadia. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate that. I actually have 3 that should be loading now in the next minute or so. I have 3. I think you ladies and gentlemen are gonna really um feel uplifted with these 3. I was just led to do these 3 that are uploading this morning. One is an energy check for karmic relationship, and there's another one for twin flame relationship, and then the other one is an energy check for soulmates. So I was just led to do those. I hope you can gain some clarity from them. They turned out really well. Yeah, I'm using it today, Nadia. I love this deck. I really do. Yes, ma'am. It resonates with me as well. Yes, yes. I mean, it's beautiful, beautiful deck, and the Angel Wisdom deck is beautiful too. I actually have one coming. I think it's by it's the same guy that made the Angel Wisdom deck. I think his name is Radley Valentine. I actually have one coming that is just being released this week. So I pre-ordered it, and I mean it's beautiful. So I'm just waiting. I think Chris Ann made the Light Sears Tarot. So I hope that he or she, I'm not sure if Chris is a man or a woman. I hope that whoever created the Light Sears Tarot will create another one, because it's just a beautiful deck. I can't say anything um, bad about it. I just loved it. Nadia, oh, Miss C said, "Woo, child." That is, I would definitely check it out. Okay, cool. Yeah. Oh, you're fine, Georgia. I figured that. I figured that. You're fine. You're all right. You are good. You always participate so much. So I know what I know, Georgia, is that if you're not commenting a whole lot, that means you're busy, getting something in order. I know, because you're always really active in here. So never worry. I know you're listening. Thank you for just letting us know, though. That's cool. So Georgia, let me ask you, if you get a chance to respond with your spiritual guidance care plan. Um, do you want it in a document that so you can print it out for your own use, maybe to add with your journal, or to add. Would you like it in that type of format so that you could print it out and you could look at it as you need to? Just curious. Nadia says, I got Hoodoo Tarot about a month ago, which also resonated with Hoodoo. Okay, I'm not familiar with Hoodoo. I have to look that up. Okay, okay. Wow. So Nadia, do you do readings? Yes, if you send it to my email, I will print it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll do that, Georgia. I was kind of trying to just figure out what type of format to use. I know you just didn't want just a response email type, but it will be an attachment, like a Word document that you can print out. Oh, you read for yourself. Okay, Nadia, cool, cool. You know what, Nadia? There are not a whole lot of people that can do that. So that's awesome. There are not a lot of people that can accurately read for themselves. That's great. You know what I mean? So that tells me that you have a lot of self-awareness and you're very intuitive, because there's not a lot of people that can read for themselves. That is huge. So that's wonderful. Because what it does, it takes like you're still, of course, you're going to be connected to your energy because it's yours. Georgia said, I sure can't. I don't believe. You never know, Georgia. You never know. But I tell you, I use them for guidance. You see, I'm telling you, Nadia, because without you maybe not even really thinking about it, because it comes naturally to you, right, Nadia? So the thing is, whenever you read for yourself, you have to really be in tune enough that you can kind of, I'll put it like this, you have to be in tune in a way that you can look at yourself like someone else would look at you. If that makes any sense. Like it's like stepping outside of yourself and connecting with yourself from the outside. I hope that makes sense. I mean that is a strong ability. I'm so serious. Very strong ability. Yeah. You have to really step outside of yourself. For a moment, you do. So I commend you for that. I can do it myself. That's how I started out. I can do it I can do pull cards for myself. But I notice that maybe if I'm too tired or I have a lot going on or something like that, I can't, they're not accurate. I'm not going to resonate with any of it if I'm not charged enough to do it, but I can do it. And that's how I first learned tarot. To me, of course I was doing spiritual guidance before the tarot. I did spiritual guidance for nearly 10 years. So, but for me with the tarot, I was always, it fascinated me. So I tried to learn tarot through instructions and all of that. You know, the little booklet you get. I couldn't do it. It's like my mind would just shut down and all that. You know, I just couldn't do it. So what I did, I just started using intuition, using my connection with energy, all that I've already had. And I'm telling you, within like a week or two, it was just like I had been doing it for years. But that's because I recognized the gift, you know. I recognized, that's when I knew that I was in tune with that I was able to um read energy, feel energy. And you definitely have to do that with tarot. You have to have that ability. You have to be in tune with yourself and someone else all at the same time, or in tune with the energy of a group and yourself all at the same time. You know? But I couldn't do it reading the manual. I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. Georgia said, yes, you have to be in tune, go within, and make sure it's not your conscience. Yes, absolutely. She summed it up. She summed it up. Yes, you have to. Georgia said, yes, you have to be in tune, go within, and make sure it's not your conscience. Absolutely. Yeah. So, Nadia, I mean, I applaud you. I applaud you. That's awesome. You do. That's true. Joss, why Joss Y.O. Hi, Joss. I think you're new. I tried reading the manual. It doesn't feel right. Exactly. I tried it, and I mean, honestly, I started, aside from the basic concepts, the way that it explains it and all that stuff, my mind would just shut down. It would just, it would just shut down. I can't explain it. Just like, okay. So I just started praying, meditating, and all of that. And then it was just like within a week, I was able to really intuitively read for myself. And then I started reading for others. You know, I started with family because I knew that that was a natural connection. So that was like my foundation. And then I started with friends. Then I went to friends. That was like an extra connection there, but not really as close as family. I kind of just took it step by step. And then when I started reading for people that I didn't even know, like that I was around maybe a few minutes in person, just like a few minutes, and I would just read, and it resonated. I said, okay, there's something here. And then when I was able to get online, before I started my channel, I was online, you know, on like social media, Instagram or something like that, which I'm not really. For some reason, I'm gonna tell you what happened. For some reason, something came over me maybe like some months ago, and I just didn't want to be on Facebook, Instagram, any of. I don't know what happened, but I just went and logged out of my accounts, kind of deactivated them for a while, and I haven't felt bad about it. I don't know what happened. I take it as it was time for me to focus on this channel. That's how I take it. Okay. Josh said, yes, I'm new. Jazz. Jazz. Just how my name is spelled. Okay, Jazz. Okay, Jazz. Okay. Nadia says, I couldn't read for others. I have zero interest in that. Tarot is so fascinating. I'm obsessed. Yes, I also enjoy watching other readers, and you're one of them, one of my favorite. Thank you, Nadia. Oh, that makes me feel so great. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I'm so humble. I'm glad that you're able to connect to my readings like that. That is awesome. That is awesome. I truly do just go with what spirit gives. I always say, my thing is, I can't make it up. Even if I tried, do you think it would come out so fluent? I mean, of course, I kind of get tripped up on my words, because I'm human. I may even stutter a little bit, especially when there's a lot of things coming in my mind at one time. But why would I? How can you make that up? You can't. It's just what it is. I don't see how people could make it up. Like when people say, "Oh, this person is a fraud," this and that. I mean, they very well could be, but my thing is with myself, and I know I have a lot of good. There's some readers on YouTube that I like as well, and I don't feel like they're a fraud. I connect with them, but when you intuitively reading, you just have that blessing, that ability. It's just what it is. And I'm just very humble. I don't take it for granted, and I don't brag or boast on it. In fact, I'm very private. Very private. Welcome, Josh. Georgia says, love and light to you. 911 on my clock. Wow. For those of you that don't know, we're going to do a synchronicity chat. And we're just going to talk about some of the common synchronicities that you may see. So, Josh, is there anything on your mind? The first few minutes of the lives, we usually just do an energy check and just see where everybody is, see if there's anything you'd like to share. Hit the like button if you haven't already for Josh and anyone else coming in the live. We just share, anything that's on your mind, anything that's bothering you. We just open the floor up for that before we start the reading. So feel free to share, Josh, or anyone else coming in, Josh, or anyone else coming into the live. I have a friend named Josh. Well, I'm preparing to move to Georgia. I kept saying, okay, yep. I would keep that in mind, Georgia. Absolutely. All right, Josh says, thank you. Lately, I've been feeling More in tune, being more sensitive, and following the directions. Absolutely. That's good to hear that you're listening to your intuition. Yeah, Georgia, you're seeing that for a reason. You're seeing what you're seeing for a reason. Josh says it's been different and eye opening. Yes, that third eye, opening the third eye, becoming more aware of the unseen and misunderstood. Third eye. I've been seeing your lives and just missing them. It brought me here this morning. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, we're happy to have you. I tried to do it a little earlier this morning, just to see if I could gauge the early birds to see if they could come in. So glad you decided to click on and come in here. This is a safe space. I make sure of that. So anything you'd want to share, no judgment, none of that. I don't tolerate that. And so we respect each other in here. If there's any time like somebody comes in, there has been a time where somebody came in and they were very negative, and they just said something about, fraud and all this kind of stuff. That person was removed from the live. So just know that I'm monitoring everything. Yes, it's always been there, just haven't understood it my whole life. Yes, yes. Star seed. Yes, yes. And some people are afraid of it. And I don't think it's because they're just scared, like fear it. I think it's just they fear what they don't understand. Because once you have a better understanding of that ability with the intuition, the fear goes away. It's kind of like the fear turns into understanding. My third eye always hurt. What's up with that? But I used to always say I had a third eye and sixth sense, always another star seed. Yes, ma'am. Um, it always hurts. To be honest, Georgia, I think that's just kind of the process. I think that the stronger your intuition gets, and I mean, get to a place where, which your intuition is very strong now, but I think the stronger that it gets, the more you're gonna have a release of that third eye, because then it can really just open up the way. I think it's probably like, it kind of opens and closes. Yeah, it that eye probably opens and closes, right? But after a while, it's just gonna open up. Then you're gonna, then you're gonna have those moments where you may not really have them already, where everything you pay attention to everything. I got to a point where I'm walking outside when I walk my dog and stuff. I got to a point where I would like walking my dog, and I noticed the birds. I noticed birds coming to me, butterflies. I just became so much more aware. I started looking at the wind blowing in the trees and how nature aligns with everything, how we're all just energy and it all works. I mean, it was wild. It was wild. And that's because my intuition was strengthening. Josh says, I believe I got scared at a young age, blocking certain things off. Probably. Georgia said the center between, yeah, both eyes. Yep, the third eye. I think we're going to do a live at some point about chakras too. I think that would be a good one too. Josh says, I actually just woke up from a dream. I was being shown certain events from someone. She has cards and crystals and was the black sheep of a wealthy family. Wow. Georgia said, I did meditation to open it up for real, but it's funny to me. Five always said, I've always said I had one with the sixth sense. I pay attention to everything. Yep, there you go. Josh says, so being here is no coincidence to me. Wow. Oh, wow. I am in awe, Josh and Georgia. Wow. Both of you, Georgia and Josh, y'all, you two were tapped in, and everyone else in the chat tapped in way before you knew it. Probably as a child. Thank you for this space. Oh, my pleasure. Probably as a child. Probably as a child. Did you ever feel different, Josh, Georgia, anyone else, Nadia, if you're still here? Did you ever just feel different as a kid? Did you ever find yourself, you had friends, but maybe you didn't feel like those friends could really relate to you, even though you had fun with your friends? But did you ever just feel like they just didn't get you? They didn't understand you? They just, you know what I mean? You had friends, but yeah, you had friends, you grew up with them, but all that, played and did whatever kids do. But did you ever just feel like something was just off? Like you just couldn't connect with them? And if you felt that way, that means there was something different about you. There was something different. There was something different. Just like that quote or that line in The Wizard of Oz, it came to me so strongly in one of my readings. So I go back to your childhood up until now. There's a quote when Dorothy is talking to, I believe, the the princess or something. No, the good witch, and the good witch tells her, "You've had the magic all along." That line, and I haven't seen the Wizard of Oz in years, but when I was doing a reading one time, that line just came out just out of nowhere. You've had the magic all along. Josh said I connected more with adults, my teachers as a kid. Yep, same here. Very mature for your age. Have an old soul. Same here. Did you find yourself being around adults more or people older than you, and you really could have a full on conversation? You could feel their vibe. You related even though you were a kid. And this is the kicker here. I bet you, most of you that are in here now, I bet you are the one that no matter how old the family members are or friends, I bet you're the one that they call with their problems. Because somewhere in there, you give them peace, you give them insight, clarity. It can be your parents. Because there's something different about you. Yes, and yes, I'm always guiding others. Yes, exactly. I bet Georgia is too. I think we talked about that in one of the lives. You're always that go-to person when something's coming up, when something comes up. You're that go-to person. Somewhere they feel peace and they trust you. Georgia says, I actually found out about twin flame. It led me to starseeds. A characteristic was blonde, silver hair, blue eyes, etc. I love blonde hair. All I wear. I thought that was different a little. I never thought. I have a story to share once Georgia finishes her message here. This just happened to me a couple of days ago. Hello, if you're in here just popping in, please let me know you're here and tell me how you're feeling. And also please like the thumbs up button for me. So that goes to show you, Josh and Georgia and anyone else, everyone in here, that you can be young and still have a lot of wisdom. It could have been placed in you for a reason. It could have been placed in you as a child. Georgia said, the boyfriends that I had was never the one for me. I knew it was someone out there for me. I cling to older people. The younger ones don't get me. I'm the go-to person, my fam, to me for everything. Exactly. They come to you for everything. Yeah. Yep. That's for a reason. I think a lot of us can relate to that. So quick story right quick before we get started. So this was a couple of days ago. And I just pay attention to, I can't help it. I don't always want to read energy, but I just do. It just comes out. I'm real smart. Always college and school. Yeah, I figured that, Georgia. Yep. So a couple of days ago, I didn't think anything of it. There's a guy, he has a car detailing business. It's a mobile business. So he goes to people's homes to do car like detailing. And so he was at my parents' house. And I go, to visit them and stuff like that. And I wanted him to do the detailing for my vehicle. So he was okay. He said over the phone that, he said, okay, I'll do it and all that. So when I drove to my parents' house, I thought he was going to do it there. But the time kind of ran out of time. It was getting dark. So he was okay until I got there. I don't know what happened with him. But once I got there, I got out the car and I spoke to him. I said, hello. And he says, hi, how are you? I mean, he was all nervous. And I'm like, what is wrong with this guy? I mean, he was wiping down the vehicles, doing his job. And he knew I was coming. So the thing is that he was like, hi, how you doing? He was, dropping everything. I'm like, what is going on with this guy? Like, and I could feel it. And I'm going to tell you what I felt. So I go inside and speak with my parents. And one of my parents went outside to talk to him to make sure he was okay, didn't need anything to drink and all that. And the first thing out of this guy's mouth was, I'm a God-fearing man. I take care of my family. I'm a God-fearing man. And my parent was like, what? Okay. And he's been detailing their cars for months now. So what I think, and he has a family and all of that. So what I think is, I think he felt something. When I came, drove into the yard and I got out the car, I think he felt something. I think that without him even knowing it, he was scared that I could read him. He was scared that I could really pick up on the fact that he was attracted to me. And I did. Not that he was staring at me or anything like that, but it was just his energy. And I mean, it was okay if he was attracted. I mean, he was a nice looking man. I know he, has a family. I'd never do anything to jeopardize that. I was just being friendly. But because without him even knowing it, he was scared that I would be able to read him, which I did. Which I did read him. And get this, Georgia, and anyone else in the chat, get this. I gave my address and phone number for him to come to my home since it was getting dark. And I know that he couldn't do any, he had three vehicles to do at my parents' house. I said, well, can you come tomorrow or another day? He said, yes, ma'am. I said, well, could you come kind of early? Yes, ma'am. I mean, he was just like, he was literally just beside himself. And get this, he never showed up. So what that told me, because think about it, he has his own business. And my parents at the time, when they paid for their, service, they paid a little extra for me because I was gonna pay him the amount for the car, but just to give him a tip because he did agree to do my car the next day, just a tip. And I was gonna give him the money and a tip as well. But he didn't even show up and he didn't call. You want to know why? Because he knew, without him even knowing it, he knew that I could read him. And guess what? He was explaining that he's a God-fearing man. Yeah, exactly, Georgia. He was explaining that he was a God-fearing man, which I admire that. That is admirable. I, honor that. He kept explaining that he was doing that to remind himself because he felt an attraction. But my thing is this: the person that you're attracted to have to, go along with it. Not that he wasn't an attractive guy, but I wasn't looking, I wasn't looking at that. I wasn't looking for that from him. I was looking for the business. I was looking for, for him to do the detailing. But he didn't show up because he didn't trust himself. He didn't trust himself. So his subconscious, was making him aware that I could read him. And I said, wow, it's something else. I just gave that, told you that story just to say that energy is very real and people can pick up when you're different. They may not even know why they feel that you're different. And if you find that they kind of get away from you, or it's not that you're a bad person, it's quite the opposite. It is quite the opposite. It makes them feel vulnerable because they feel like you can read them, that you can sense something about them, and you probably can. But this guy didn't trust himself. That was his issue. Had nothing to do with me. He just didn't trust himself. It said, wish I could read people. CJ, it is truly a gift. Like I said, I don't take it for granted. Georgia said probably your energy. I agree, Georgia. Josh says right. Josh says I read energy and can see truth, but have been ridiculed by loved ones when all I do is speak the truth. It's made it difficult to accept my gifts without understanding. Accept your gifts. Remember, Josh, and anyone else in the live, if you feel strongly that you are intuitive and all of that, and you don't have any ill intention on using your ability, I mean, it's just what it is. It makes you who you are. Same way. I can relate to that, Josh. Because have you ever just said something, had an interpretation of something, or you could see something, and then everyone gets upset with you until it happens? And they go and they say, oh my goodness, this really happened. You get what I'm saying? So don't shy away from that. Because remember, people fear what they don't understand. That's the thing. People fear what they don't understand. Yeah, let go. Let it flow. Let your blessings continue to flow towards you. Absolutely. People fear what they don't understand. So they'll try to dim your light, because if they dim your light, that keeps you from tapping in even more. That keeps you from really figuring out your abilities even more. And it keeps them feeling comfortable because you're not excelling in your gifts. But that's not what you're destined to do. You're destined to be just who you are. Sometimes people want you to stay stagnant because it makes them feel comfortable for you to stay just the way they want you to stay. On my way to work, this live probably go out, but Zip will continue to listen and respond. I'm proud of my premonitions. I'm scared at first. God gave me that, so I embrace it. Yes, ma'am, absolutely. We're here, Georgia. No worries. This live here will be a little shorter than the rest of them because let's see, what time is it? Yeah, this one will be a little shorter, but we will do our moonlight live. I just wanted to stop in. I'm still trying to gauge the time, but time to see who, give people a chance to come in at the different times. Okay, we're going to get started with the reading, but Georgia, we're here. And always know I try to play the playback, so you can always look at it later or whatever works for you and anyone else. Okay. So, taking a look at the reading, I have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. I'm getting the feeling that you're coming out of a place of not feeling like you were achieving. You're starting to feel like you're achieving more at this time. This could be a love situation. This could be a situation for self, family relationships, money. I get the feeling that there was a time that you didn't feel like you were fulfilling your wants and desires, but you're slowly getting back to self. That's why it's in the reverse. You're starting to feel like you are optimizing your abilities and you're optimizing what you need to do for yourself at this time. It's a process. That's why it's in the reverse, okay? We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Yeah, I think you're coming out of a place of having a lot of times of feeling regretful, having a lot of times of just kind of looking back and feeling like, okay, I didn't do this right, I didn't do that right. That second guessing, you're coming out of that now because you've recognized that everything wasn't your fault, or some things that just didn't really even deserve you in the first place, or maybe it was just time to do something different. So you're coming to a place where you just have more of an understanding, a more logical understanding, okay? Let's clarify the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Clarify the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Okay. We have the Strength card in the reverse, okay? Leo energy. So I get the feeling that whatever this was that you went through that kind of made you second guess yourself, it also caused you to kind of doubt how strong you really are, caused you to doubt how maybe you felt you were unable to take on life challenges or other relationships with love interest or people in general. Take it how it resonates. But I'm getting the feeling that you're now, with all this identification of yourself and seeing that everything wasn't your fault, I'm getting the feeling that you're also seeing that it's okay to analyze and process things that are going to help build you back up. Because I think you went through something that was very disappointing. I'm getting the feeling that there was a family situation that really shocked you. Take it how it resonates. I'm getting it was something went on with your family or a family member that really shocked you. You never thought, I never thought this person would do this to me. I never thought this person would say this to me. And that may have caused you to feel a bit weak or feel like, you have to be strong for yourself now. I have to stand up for myself now. I got to be strong for myself. I think you felt betrayed. Okay. Taking a look, we have the wheel card. Yeah. Just getting back to a place of seeing yourself at a higher level or higher vibration. I think you went through a lot of things in the, darkness and just negative things. Okay, whatever this situation was with a family member or a loved one or friends, it just really made you feel sad and you just felt like you couldn't become abundant. It was just kind of like a lot of stagnancy. I'm hearing stagnancy. We have the Seven of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Yeah, I believe you are literally putting in a lot of work. I believe you are putting in so much work that you're starting to see little things happen. You are literally seeing the fruits of the labor, the hard work that you put in to yourself or others. You're starting to see that hard work manifest, okay? Like I said, it may be a process because remember, you had to come out of a place of not feeling like you were going to be abundant at all. You had to put in a lot of work, but you're starting to see yourself become abundant and you're accomplishing things. You don't ever know what things are going to come out that are drawn to you, that are going to be good for you. But I do think that you're starting to see the fruits of all that hard work that you put in. Lastly, we have the Justice card. I do think with all this hard work, with this positivity, that you are feeling that you received justice for a situation that hurt you. I keep hearing family member. So take it how it resonates. I don't know if there was a family member that you felt that betrayed you or someone close to you, but I keep hearing family member. I do feel like you feel that you have received your justice. And what I mean is, I feel like you received your justice because things are turning around for you. Things are going better for you than they were before. You're gaining your strength back. You're looking better, walking better, feel like your posture is better. Everything seems better. Okay, so I do feel like you have received your justice for whatever you've been through. Lastly, at the bottom of the deck, I have the Four of Swords energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, with all this that went on, you definitely know at this time that your energy is important and you are protecting your energy, which means protecting your heart and everything that you have worked hard to gain. So you are just at a very protective state for self. Not that you're guarded, that you don't want to let anything in, but you're just protected because you're well aware of the things that you went through that caused you a lot of pain and uncertainty. So as you continue to manifest and build yourself, you are definitely protecting your energy because you've worked hard to get it, okay? The positive things, you worked very hard to get to where you are, all right? Okay, that's the reading I have for you. I'm going to pull some spiritual guidance, okay? Give me 1 second. We'll do 3 shuffles. That was 1, 2, and 3. All right, spiritual guidance. Please show me spiritual guidance for today, please. Okay, we have the flexibility card. This comes out a lot. Okay, I believe at this time, Spirit is also able to see this, that you are becoming more self-aware and flexible with your time, your energy, your efforts, your interest, things that are going to help you to elevate to your highest vibration. So Spirit wants you to continue to do that because that's very positive and it's going to have a lot of benefits, okay? All right, we have the stillness card. If there's anything that may have interrupted your peace, I get the feeling that you are getting back to yourself, all right? Because you're starting to do things that are really going to add on to you. So this card is still in the reverse because maybe there are times that you think about things that kind of make you feel uneasy. I think it was in the reading we talked about something that dealt with a family member for some of you, or just any type of significant relationship. I think that when you just thinking about that situation causes you a little bit of upset in your peace. So Spirit wants you to continue to stay grounded and stay focused, okay? Because a lot of times those feelings are just an illusion. You've overcome them, but because you're still healing, it could feel like you know, that's still going on, but Spirit wants you to know that that's just an illusion, because you've done a lot of work. You've grown so much, more than you recognize. We have the fulfillment card. I believe that you are feeling more fulfilled. The tarot reading showed that you have more fulfillment, coming out of a place of disappointment, coming out of a place of not seeing your abundance, to now you're actually seeing fulfillment. All right. This card comes out a lot, the leadership card. I think you're taking control of your life a little bit more, taking control of where you want to be, and you're also listening to your intuition, okay? All righty. So overall, we have Spirit wants you to continue to be more flexible with yourself, your time, your energy. That helps you to get to a place of vibrating even higher, because you're already vibrating high, okay? The stillness card in the reverse. Spirit wants you to continue to maintain your peace. Those thoughts that you may have about the past or disappointments, they're just an illusion, okay? You're no longer in that anymore. But that doesn't mean that you don't think about them. That's perfectly fine and it's normal. But just remember that now you've worked on this, and just to try to maintain your peace as much as you can. We have the fulfillment card. You're seeing your fulfillment. Spirit said this is not all that's in store. You're starting to see things blossom. Event by event in the reading, it showed that you're actually seeing the fruits of your labor. So that's leading to your fulfillment. And we have the leadership card. Yeah, you're becoming more in tune with your intuition. Therefore, you're starting to be more of an active leader in your own life. I think you're starting to really listen to your intuition so well that Spirit can identify that. And it's leading you just to this fulfillment, because you're actually becoming what you want to be. I think you want to be more positive. You want to heal. You want to be able to be influential to people. And that's what you're doing. So Spirit wants you to continue to do that, okay? You're on the right track. And I'm still hearing that line from the Wizard of Oz. You've had the magic all along. I keep hearing that. So yeah, that's your reading. I hope it resonates. Let me know in the comments how you feel about that, all right? Georgia said, yes, my vibration is high. Josh is praying. Thank you. And this will be on a replay for those of you just coming in. Let me know how and if it resonates with you. Yes, I was betrayed by family at a young... Okay, maybe that's it then. I just, I know we talked about that, but I didn't know it was a family member. I know you said betrayed and people misunderstood you. But yeah, that family member was coming out strong. Anyone else? This betrayal is different, but yes, okay. Okay. I didn't know that. I'm sorry you went through that. I say I'm mystical and magical, resonated. Okay, cool. Anyone else in the chat that hasn't spoken at all today? Did the reading resonate with you? If so, let me know in the comments. We're getting ready to do a pick a card. If you would like a pick a card, please say that you would like that, or give me you can literally just type thumbs up in the comment section. If you would like to do a pick a card, just put a thumbs up, the little emoji. Okay, Josh. Jaws. Anyone else? We'll pull one for Jaws. This is a soul's journey. Okay, Joss, I have the abundance card. I am also, before I get started, these cards could resonate with anyone in the chat, okay? Because your energy is, I'm tapped into all of your energy right now. Even anyone that's coming in the chat. So it could resonate with any of you, if not all of you, okay? So, Joss, I have the abundance card. Yes, ma'am, I will, Georgia. I have the abundance card for Jazz. I am limitless. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Does that resonate with anyone, Jazz? The abundance card. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Okay, cool, Georgia. Joss, does this resonate with you as well? Yes, I've been in the energy for some time. Awesome. It's coming out. That means you're in it, and Spirit wants you to continue to do that, okay? Great stuff. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to go to Georgia. Opening up to who I am, taking all my power back. Yes, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, Joss. We got to do that. Okay, cool. All right, Georgia. I have the surrender card. I can release my need to control. Josh says waiting for tangibles. Okay. Surrender card for Georgia says I can release my need to control. Does that resonate with you? Or anyone else in the group in the chat? A surrender card. I can release my need to control. And anyone else, if you're in the chat and you'd like a pick a card, please let me know. Please do it. Like, you can put a thumbs up in the chat. You can do a you have to tap it in the chat so I can see it. Thank you for whoever just gave a thumbs up for the likes. If you would like a card to be selected for you, in the comment section you can put a thumbs up or just let me know. Okay, cool. All right, Georgia, great. Yes, releasing. Yeah, the surrender card. I can release my need to control. Okay. All right, thank you, Georgia. Thank you, Josh. Anyone else? Anyone else would like a pick a card? Okay. Josh says yes. Understanding and being guided and listening helps tremendously with this. Yes. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Anyone else in the chat would like to pick a card before we go to a high vibration, and then we'll close out the chat. I'm going to give you I'm going to pick a card from the high vibration and read it out. And what those cards do, they're supposed to just help you to vibrate higher today, to help to increase your vibration. Okay? We'll do that next if no one else wants to do a pick a card. All right. I don't see nobody else. No one else is saying anything. So we're gonna go ahead and do the I'm gonna pull one high vibration card for you. Gonna read it, and it's gonna help to motivate you. There may be something in it that you can do to elevate your vibration for the day. Okay, and then we'll close out the live. If you can join us for our Moonlight Crew chat tonight, that would be great. I will be creating an event so you can see it on your dashboard. It'll come up. So please be on the lookout for that. Hi, Missy. Would you like a card before we go into the high vibration? You were so quiet. Would you like to pick a card before I move on to the high vibration? I got a feeling that you do want one, okay? Let's pull a card for Miss C. Have a great day, internet going out. See you tonight. Okay, cool, Georgia. Have an awesome day. See you this evening. I will be posting that event so you'll know what time, okay? Thank you so much. Let's pull one for Miss C. And Josh or anyone else, this may relate to you as well. Okay, I have the health card. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So some of you could be watching what you eat or thinking about getting on a new diet plan, exercising. So I get the feeling that Miss C or anyone else. Great day, Georgia. Josh says, yeah, have a great day. With the health card, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Let me know if this resonates with you, Miss C, and anyone else still left in the chat. Joss. The health card, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Because we do have to honor it, you know. The soul is the energy, but we were given a vessel to house the soul. So we have to take care of it, you know. Okay. Okay, cool, Georgia. Anyone else just joining the live? We are at the end of the live. But if, yes, I'm actually going to stop putting off working out. Cool, Joss. Yeah, working out is tough, but I promise you, it is huge. I work out I work out daily. I've put myself on a routine. I've been doing it for the past year. It really does help to elevate your vibration. You feel better. You start toning up. You like to see the improvements and changing that diet. Not so much as for like trying to do a lot of weight loss or anything, even though, you know, losing a little weight, you know, is a good thing. But I just wanted to feel better. I wanted to just feel better for myself and tone up and change my diet. And it does wonders for you. I mean, yeah, all of us sometimes we can eat the wrong things, but hey, you have to enjoy your life. You got to enjoy your life. You got to, you know, enjoy yourself. And eating the bad things sometimes is part of, you know, enjoying your life, but we just want to have that in moderation. This was a good card to come out today. And you don't always just have to go to a gym to work out, especially with YouTube. Oh my goodness, so many fitness experts and nutritionists and all that have free videos up there for you to watch and get ideas. Great content. That's how I started. Great content. All right. Okay, we're going to do a high vibration card, and then we'll close out the I have 111 on the timer. 111 on the timer. Okay. We'll do a high vibe card. Yes, it makes me feel better. I've just been dragging my feet. It happens, Jazz. It happens. Keeping that motivation is key, but you're human. So you just have to give yourself time. You'll get there. It'll become like a routine. You'll find your own routine that works for you. Okay, we're going to pull the high vibe card. This is just a tool to use to help you to elevate your frequency today. All right. I changed my eating habits. Look at me, still chiming in. There you go, Georgia. That's good, though. All right. The high vibration card I have today that should help you to vibrate a little higher, okay? It says gratitude. Write a list of 10 things you are grateful for. Feel the gratitude. Hold that feeling in your body and then start to notice more things to be grateful for. Make it a daily practice. Gratitude attracts more to be grateful for. Wow. Great card. So let me read it again. The gratitude card. Write a list of 10 things you are grateful for. Feel the gratitude. Hold that feeling in your body and then start to notice more things to be grateful for. Make it a daily practice. Gratitude attracts more to be grateful for. So basically you said my number. Okay. Basically being grateful for the things you do have already. Being grateful for what you have right now, for where you are right now. Yep, exactly, Georgia. You're absolutely right. For some reason, I looked up at the timer and it was like 111. That's why I kept saying it. So yeah, awesome. So this card, in essence, the small things that maybe you're starting to see now or you've always seen. I'm still hearing that you had the magic all along. So the small things that you see, just be grateful for the little and big things. Because being grateful for where you are, even with your fitness, right? If you know that you have a goal to be more physically fit and it's taking you a while, you got to love yourself for right now. Don't frown upon, okay, yeah, I'm a little overweight, this and that. Do not, shame yourself for where you are now. Hug yourself, love yourself for where you are right now. Because guess what's going to happen? You're loving yourself through this journey with your fitness, right? If it is fitness, take it how it resonates, however it is. But you're loving yourself through this journey. And what's going to happen is you're going to be even more successful because you're loving yourself. You're showing spirit and whatever you believe, God's, I don't discriminate, but you're showing the Most High that you are grateful for what you have right now. So that brings in more abundance. That brings in more success in your weight loss or your fitness. It may be at a slow rate, but it brings in more because you're showing gratitude, right? I hope that makes sense. Okay, Nadia, have a great day. I will get your mini read link to you, I promise. Do you have, Nadia, before you go, do you have a email address or something that I could, or you could email me, and if you don't feel comfortable putting your email address up here, could you email me? My email address is in the description of this chat, and I could send the link to that reading with the mini read. Maybe she's gone, but yeah. Okay, Josh says thank you for translating the messages and the attentiveness to us seeking guidance. Oh, absolutely. Attentiveness. Absolutely. Thank you so much. So remember today, ladies and gentlemen, to make sure that you're accessing your gratitude, okay? Think of the things that you're most grateful for and be grateful for everything right where you are. You remember I talk about meeting people where they are. Be grateful for where you are right now, because what that's going to do is bring in more abundance. It's going to open more doors, more opportunities, more success if you're on a fitness journey, a healing journey. Okay, cool, Josh. Great, great. I hope to see you in another live perhaps this evening. I don't know what your time zone is, but the lives are usually like 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10 p.m. I hope you can make it to the midnight crew. This is a sunrise crew chat. And then I have a moonlight chat. I said midnight, but it's a moonlight crew chat for the people that, can get on in the evening. I hope to see you then. If not, maybe tomorrow. But I really appreciate you coming through and sharing your energy with us. And Georgia and anyone else that's still in the live that hasn't spoken in a while. Miss C. CJ, if you're still here, thank you for coming in. I try to acknowledge everyone that I can. Nadia, thank you if you're still here. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it so much. Okay. Okay, I definitely try to make it. You're on Pacific time. Okay. All right. Well, what I'll do, Josh, I'm going to create an event and you'll see it. If you've subscribed and you hit the notification bell, you will see when I create the event that tells the next live. And if you are available at that time, you could just pop in. No problem. You can pop in if when you see it, and if you're able to get in with us, pop in. We'd love to have you. Okay? Anyone else, if you see any of my readings, I have 3 today that should be uploaded now. I have 3 readings, so please check those out. They may be a big help for you, bring you some clarity. And any of my readings that you see, if you'd like to share them, that would be great. Do it, as you're guided to. You can share it or, just to get the message out there to someone else. Okay, cool, Georgia. Awesome. Glad to hear. Happy to hear that. Okay. We're going to go ahead and end the live now unless anyone else has anything they'd like to share before we close out. This was a good live. The lives are always great. I just hope that you're more encouraged and you have more clarity and all that good stuff. Betrayed by a friend. Sorry to hear that, Georgia. But things will get better. And I'm sure you're seeing that you're probably better off without that friend. Or you've figured out a way to deal with that person. If they're still in your life, you figured out a way to deal with them so it doesn't interrupt your peace. Love and peace to you all. Same to you, Josh. Love and light, okay? Have a blessed one. Okay. Georgia, I hope you have an amazing day. Anyone else that's still in the live, have an amazing, blessed day, okay? Have fun, do you. Just stay as positive as you can. I know we're living in difficult times, but just try to maintain that peace and positivity. Hope to see you, ladies and gentlemen, tonight with the Moonlight Crew. And I'm thinking of something new to do. We'll see what is laid on my heart to talk about with that, okay? Thank you so, so much. Is there anything else, Georgia, you needed to say before we close the chat? I know you said betrayed by a friend. I don't want to leave out without you having a moment to share. The Moonlight Crew event will be created so you can see it. I think you can even set it as a reminder so you can be reminded um, of when I go live. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and close out the live. Georgia, if there's anything else that you wanted to share, when we do the Moonlight Crew chat, we can share then. That's perfectly fine. I hope you have a blessed day. Hope your day is really just positive and productive and all that good stuff. Okay. Anyone else, have a great day. All right. Check out the readings that I've posted. Let me know how and if they resonate in the comment section. You know how we do. Just do that. Stay blessed and safe. Until next time. Bye.